Hello 10th standard. Today we are going to continue with the third chapter from your SS textbook, Cultural Heritage of India, Sculpture and Architecture. And I'm going to start with Mauryan art. Now, before I move towards the Mauryan art, let me just discuss about the Mauryan kings. Right, during the Mauryan period, Ashoka was supposed to be the most famous king or most influential king, right? In our previous lecture, we also studied about what is sculpture, what is architecture, right? So now let us study कि किस तरह का architecture था during the Mauryan period. Okay. So during the Mauryan period, here यहाँ पर Mauryan art में stupa के बारे में लिखा है. Now what is stupa? A stupa is a dome-like structure made of bricks and stones. As you can see in this picture, right? This is a stupa of Sanchi, right? You can see this is a dome-like structure which was made of bricks and stones. Okay, and stupa was actually carved with symbols of Buddha. Stupas जो थे, they were carved with symbols of Buddha, right? So let us read कि अशोका ने अपने टाइम पर कितने फेमस स्टूपास बनवाए थे और बिसाइड्स स्टूपास उन्होंने और क्या बनवाया था, राइट? अच्छा, अशोका जो थे ना, he believed in the philosophy of Buddha, right? He believed in the Buddhist religion. He started following Buddhist religion, right? तो उन्होंने बहुत सारे inscriptions भी बनवाए, inscriptions लिखवाए थे, right? Inscriptions, he carved it on the stones, pillar inscriptions, cave inscriptions. So we are going to study about the Mauryan art. Okay. Stupa, an oval-shaped construction under which the remains of Lord Buddha's body were kept in a box is known as stupa. Okay. And how many stupas were famous? There are 5 famous stupas of King Ashoka's time. Stupa of Sanchi, Stupa of Sarnath, Stupa of Birat, Stupa of Nandangarh, Stupa of Devani Mori in Gujarat. ये 5 बहुत famous stupas है, during the reign of Ashoka's time उन्होंने बनवाए थे. Now besides the stupas, उन्होंने चैत्यास बनवाए, विहारास बनवाए, मठ बनवाए. चैत्यास क्या है? चैत्यास जो थे, they were actually used for assembly halls. वो किस लिए बने थे? You can see I have written the definition. Chaityas were built for the purpose of discussions. That is, they were used as assembly halls. और मठ भी बनवाए, विहारास बनवाए. विहारास जो थे, वो they were used for the purpose of living. मतलब वहाँ पर रहा जाता था. The period of King Ashoka was the golden period of prosperity of Buddhist religion and age of sculpture and architecture. किसी भी king के time पे अगर कोई king या कोई particular period जिसको अपन बोलते हैं कि वो period बहुत golden period था, golden period का मतलब उस time पे बहुत सारा architecture बना, literature को encourage किया गया था, construction बहुत सारा किया गया था, इसीलिए वो पीरियड जो था उसको गोल्डन पीरियड बोला जाता है. ठीक है. सो किंग अशोका का जो पीरियड था, दैट वाज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ गोल्डन पीरियड, और जहां पर बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजन को बहुत इनकरेज किया गया था. बुद्धिस्ट religion has gifted caves, viharas, chaityas and stupas to the field of architecture. Now let us study about Stupa of Sanchi. Stupa of Sanchi was built during the Mauryan period and it is situated at Madhya Pradesh. जो original उसका जो stupa था, original stupa of Sanchi जो था, it was made of bricks and it was half in size as compared to the present stupa. आज जो present stupa है, उसका half size था पहले वाला stupa. That is Stupa of Sanchi. This Buddhist stupa is precious specimen of art of architecture. ठीक है. अब ये जो stupa जो है, उसके मतलब sketch कैसे है, मतलब क्या है, वो किस तरह है. तो stupa की जो sketches बताए हैं, right? और you can see the various parts of stupa जो बताए हैं, पहला पार्ट है हर्मिका, राइट? द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज हर्मिका. हर्मिका क्या है? द रेलिंग अराउंड the top of the oval shaped stupa is called harmika. You can see the pictures, you can see this railing, right? ये आपको railing दिखाई दे रही है, right? This is called as harmika. Then comes the medi. Medi was an elevated circular path around stupa is known as medi, and it was used for pradakshina. हम किसी भी मंदिर में जाते हैं तो हम चारों तरफ घूमते हैं, प्रदक्षिणा करते हैं ना. So that medi was used for pradakshina. Then comes third part, that was pradakshina path, a slightly elevated circular path around the temple or the place of worship is called pradakshina path. Pradakshina was done in such a way that the place of worship is always to the right side. मतलब वहां पर जो प्रदक्षिणा हम करते हैं, तो जब भी हम प्रदक्षिणा कर रहे हैं तो ऑलवेज ऐसा था कि वो जो प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप जो थी, वो प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप ऑलवेज राइट साइड जो होती थी. ठीक है. एंड द थर्ड पार्ट इज तोरण. Toran means the gateway that was built by the two high pillars. I'll show you the pictures. You can see this Toran, right? And ये जो अंदर का पार्ट है, ये है प्रदक्षिणा पार्ट. ठीक है. तो ये जो तोरण था, जिसको अपन एंट्रेंस भी बोल सकते हैं, it was built on the two high pillars with artistic horizontal beam. The devotees use this toran as an entrance, right? ये जो है parts है inside stupa, मतलब stupa में क्या parts हैं? 4 parts. Then during the Mauryan period, pillar inscription also was very famous. Stone inscriptions were made of single rock. Stone inscriptions carved out by the religious orders of Emperor Ashoka are the best specimens of engraving on stones. Religious order इसीलिए क्योंकि मैंने आपको क्या बताया था, Ashoka, he started believing in the philosophy of Buddha, right? He followed Buddhist religion, right? उन्होंने हमें जो वो 4 laws भी वो बताए थे, right? आप लोगों ने जूनियर क्लास में पढ़ा है, अहिंसा वगैरह, लव एवरीवन, right? वो लॉस के बारे में. तो ये सारा जो उन्होंने इंस्क्रिप्शन जो थे वो सब इंस्क्राइब करवाया था. इस पर पिलर्स पर, केव्स पर, स्टोन्स पर, ये बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजन जो है वो उन्होंने इंस्क्राइब करवाई थी. अब ये जो इंस्क्रिप्शंस जो थे, they were polished so well that they actually gleamed or shined. Such pillars were erected in Ambala, Meerut, Allahabad, Sarnath, Lauria near Nandangarh, Sanchi, Kashi, Patna, Bodhi Vraksh near Bodh Gaya. They were carved in Brahmi script. Okay. अब let us study about pillar at Sarnath. ये सारनाथ का जो पिलर है हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट इसीलिए है क्योंकि धर्म चक्र की अगर हम बात करें और जो 4 लायंस जो हमारे एम्ब्लम जो है, राइट, वो हमें ये स्टोन इंस्क्रिप्शन जो सारनाथ में है उसी से ही मिला है. The stone inscription at Sarnath is the best specimen of sculpture. The pillar has 4 lions facing 4 directions. Sarnath preaching places. Sarnath was actually the preaching places or place of Lord Buddha. है ना? Dharma chakras are carved below the lion images. This chakra indicates triumph of religion, that is victory of religion. That is why it is called as Dharma chakra. Apart from this, it has sculpture of elephant, horse and bullock. This chakra has been placed in the national flag of Republic India. Images of 4 lions have been placed as our national emblem. This is considered to be one of the best specimen of sculpture in the world. Okay. Now next comes stone inscriptions. Again, ये stone inscriptions जो carve करवाए थे Emperor Ashoka ने. Stone inscriptions carved by religious order of Emperor Ashoka are the best specimen of engraving on stone, wooden art, stone sculpting show an excellent specimen of art of architecture. Along with erection of pillars of woods and stone, beautiful arcs are engraved on the doors, which stresses religious behavior. Such stones are found from Peshawar, Dehradun, Thane, Mumbai, Dholi, Jhogra, that is in Odisha, and Chennai. Such type of stone inscriptions are also found from the foothills of Girnar mountains on the way to Junagadh in Gujarat. Other than this, Palitana Jain Temple on Shatrunjay mountain in Gujarat, Jain Temple of Hathisin in Ahmedabad are such stone inscriptions which provide complete information in Sanskrit and Gujarati languages. Okay. अब ये जो था अपना Mauryan art. Now in Dravidian art, which we found in South India, I hope you remember the Dravidians who settled in, right? The Dravid style of art in South India. अब जो Dravid style of art जो था, उसमें जो stupa था ना, वो ऐसे oval shape में नहीं बना हुआ होता था. Mauryan art में हमने देखा कि stupas were built in oval shape, right? यहाँ पर the stupas were constructed in semicircle, oval, and bell shape. Okay, so now let us read. Many Buddhist stupas were built in the regions near Krishna and Godavari river during the reign of Satvahan kings. They were of semicircle, oval, and bell shape. Stupa in Nagarjun Konda and Amravati are the best specimen of Dravid style of art. Dravid style of art का best specimen कौन सा है? Stupa का Nagarjun Konda and Amravati Stupa. Chola kings adopted Dravidian style of architecture up to great extent. Mauryan kings जो थे, they adopted the Mauryan art, and Chola kings जो थे, they adopted Dravidian style of architecture. The art of Gupta period. Art of Gupta period. During this period, architecture, sculpture, painting, dancing, and music flourished. Parvati temple at Jabalpur, Bhumra, Shiva temple. Art of Gupta period. During the Gupta period, architecture, sculpture, painting, dancing, and music flourished. Parvati temple at Jabalpur, Bhumra, Shiva temple, Iran, Madhya Pradesh, Narsim temple, Gop Mandir at Jamnagar, stupas, chaityas, mat, viharas, flags and pillars are the unique example of Gupta period. That is why Gupta period is known as golden period of art. जो अभी मैंने आपको बताया, कोई भी period जिसको अपन golden period बोलते हैं, तो during that period बहुत सारा कंस्ट्रक्शन हुआ हुआ होता है, लिटरेचर को इनकरेज किया हुआ होता है, बहुत सारा आर्किटेक्चर यू विल फाइंड. दैट इज व्हाई वो पीरियड को गोल्डन पीरियड ऑफ आर्ट बोला जाता है. Buddha statue at Sarnath, statue of Lord Vishnu at Mathura, statue of Mahavir Swami, caves at Udaygiri, statue of Vishnu in the form of Varaha, etc. are the best specimens of sculpture of Gupta period. Cave architecture. Cave architecture is considered as a man-made place of beauty. Caves of Ajanta and Ellora at Aurangabad, Elephanta caves near Mumbai, Udaygiri and Bagh near Gwalior, Bhubaneswari near Odisha, Khandgiri and Nilgiri are the famous specimen of cave architecture of Gupta period. Khambadia, that is Gondal in Gujarat, Dhank in Rajkot, 3 caves at Junagadh, Talja and Sana are the caves which are found. The caves inscriptions of Ashoka have been carved on the walls of 3 caves of Verber mountain, which is 16 kilometers away from Gaya. Now this describes work of charity done by Ashoka. अब ये जो है ये वर्क ये क्या बताता है कि अशोका ने कितनी चैरिटी की. Caves of Assam and Darjeeling, Sudama cave of Bihar, cave of Sita are well-known cave architecture, right? Caves of Gujarat, caves at Junagadh. There are 3 groups of caves in Junagadh, which are those group of Bayapyar caves. This cave is situated near Bawa Pyara and Mutt. There are 3 layers intersecting each other at right angle. There are total 16 caves in this. Out of them, 4 are in first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the third. Possibly, they were carved during the 1st and 2nd century. ऐसा बोला जाता है कि शायद 1st and 2nd century AD में ये caves बनी थी. Next comes caves of Uppercote. They are double story. Uppercote की जो एक ऐसे ये सारे जो caves जो हैं ये आप MCQ के लिए भी लर्न कर सकते हो, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के लिए, और शायद इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि जस्ट डिस्क्राइब ओनली केव्स एट जूनागढ़, राइट. 2 मार्कर्स भी आ सकता है. On seeing their remains, one can say that they might have been carved during the end of the 2nd century and the beginning of the 4th century. Caves of Khapra and Kedia, caves of Kund. On seeing the remains, it can be said that they were floored caves. मतलब वो ना तो डबल स्टोरी थे, वो फ्लोर पर थे. They were floored caves. It might have been carved during in the 3rd century, right? और वहां पर कितने 20 pillars were there, but आजकल वो pillars मतलब अब वो pillars नहीं हैं. They are all ruined, मतलब टूट गए हैं. Caves of Khambhadia. It is discovered that in 1959 AD these caves were discovered. They are situated at Khambhadia near Gondal, 17 kilometers from Rajkot. 3 of them are remarkable, that is Chaitya Guru, which stupa is situated in the middle cave. Figures of Bodhisattva, statues of devotees are standing on both the sides of the entrance path, supported by trees, and they are carved. It is believed that they are carved in the 2nd or 3rd century. Then comes Talaja cave, that is, they are situated near the mouth of Shatranj river in Bhavnagar district. It is a famous as pilgrim of Talbadi Giri, Talardvaj Giri, right? 30 caves have been carved from the stones with huge gates. Abel Mandap and Chaitya Guru are the best examples from sculpture and protection point of view. Cave architecture of Buddhist religion belongs to the 3rd century AD. Then comes Sana caves. This group of caves is situated on top of the Sana mountains in Vankia village, Pune Taluka in Gir Somnath district. These caves are spread on Sana mountain like beehive. मतलब इस तरह वो spread की हुई, just like it seems it is like a beehive. Dhank cave, it is situated in Dhank village of Upleta Taluka at Rajkot district. It is considered that they might have been built in the beginning of 4th century. Then Jinjuri Jhar, these are the caves, Buddhist caves in the west of Dhank, about 7 kilometers from Sidsar in the valley of Jinjuri Jhar. It is considered that they have been built in the 2nd century. यहाँ पर caves में आपको ये याद रखना है कि वो कहाँ पर situated है और कौन सी century पर बनी है, मतलब built हुई है. Khapra Kodia caves at Kutch. These caves are situated on top of the mountain near Old Padghar in Lakhpat Taluka of Kutch. There are 2 caves. These are discovered by K.K. Shastri in 1967 AD. Then caves at Kalia Dungar. There are 3 caves in Kalia Dungar at Jhabia Taluka in Bharuch district. These are the best old architectured specimens of Buddhist religion. Architecture of these caves is marvelous. And 11 feet, I've highlighted this, an 11 feet high statue of lion with 2 bodies and 1 mouth in the form of pillar has been carved which in a single rock. This is a speciality of this caves. अब ये caves के बारे में जो मैंने आपको बताया, ये आपको क्या लर्न करना है, situated कहाँ पर है और कौन सी century में वो बनी थी.